Hey, what's going on, YouTube? Oh no, it's Friday, 13th. Time for Jason. Oh, let's give people a chance to get in here. Yeah, the bug zapper is working good. Oh, been a long day. Hey, Randy, how's your hand doing? No more putting it on a hot burner, okay? I know you might think it's a hot idea, but no, don't do it. Hey, cool gamer. Yeah, it's gonna be sore, hurting for a little bit. Usually, when you get you blister yourself, yeah, it's gonna hurt for a while. There's not much you can do about it. I mean, I know what it was like when I burnt the back of my leg on the exhaust on the bike. Oh my God, my leg was hurting several days. And all of a sudden I'm at work and all of a sudden I felt it pop. So, oh, that didn't feel good. But now I figured, hey, I still got time for StreamYard. Hopefully the stream don't crash like it did last night. I have no idea what happened. Because all I know is that we're up here and still showing I was live and everything, but everybody's saying, yep, it crashed. So I got no idea on that. But I got lots of things I'm gonna try and get done over the weekend. Um, One is try and get this. Hey, Bryce. Like I said, I'm gonna try and see about getting the. All right. That's why I started it this time. That way, you run the 2 hours, and uh, that way it wouldn't overlap yours. But ah, but hopefully I can get the electric started on that wood chipper installed this weekend because I could have done some of it today, but with as much rain. Hey, Arnie. I didn't see a lot, on earlier. That's why I didn't send you the link. Yeah, just make sure you don't get the tint and everything that gives a cop a reason to pull you over saying it's too dark. But like I said, with Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and yesterday of rain, um, yeah, we haven't had any rain today. Now, give the backyard, give that ground a chance to dry up. So, like I said, hopefully I'll be able to get out there over the weekend and get all the. What do you mean you got a strange number? Yeah, I know. Yeah, I loaded up the car last night with cardboard to take to work, and the baler was full. But yep, can't put any more in there. So I gotta get that cardboard out, plus all the wood I've been snagging, and get that all out and put up. All right, shut up, people. Leave me alone. It's after 5 o'clock. Another fly getting zapped. Really? Oh, I know I copied it. Oh, that's why. Yeah. There you go. But that, and I'm gonna see about working on the gate over here. See about making a privacy fence. That way, the city can't see in the backyard, and say, "Hey, what you can't see ain't gonna hurt you." It's none of your damn business what I have in my backyard. I know I got that email and everything from the. Wow. How long is that going to take? Honey, I don't see a face. There he is.
Dang Spectrum. They're going around doing all kinds of stuff out there.
So hopefully it's for the better.
Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah. But no, like I said, I got a lot I got to try and get done this weekend. Actually, if I can get the that 318 engine taken apart, dismantled somewhat, get it, all that stuff moved around. I'll be able, get all the other stuff that's behind the truck all moved also, like the engine hoist and that stand, and probably get the truck out the backyard.
Hi, everyone.
Yeah, she's gonna go up, and her daughter wants to spend some time with her for her birthday. That was earlier this month. Like I said, I've got lots of things I need to try and get done. But like I said, I could have got out there today, but no. Only when I pulled in the driveway, there was still some mud and everything out there, still slick, and I was sliding with the car. I was going to say here in probably about 20, 30 minutes, probably have to go inside and check on the oven, reset the timer for dinner. Got 3 meat lasagna in the oven, and it's one of those that takes 2 hours to cook.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, one of those Stofers kind, I bet.
It's the great value. But yeah.
Oh, Walmart's kind.
Oh, so now she wants to go down to the casino and blow it all, huh? Is that why she's leaving in the morning, Randy? So you're gonna head down there for the casino. But if I can, like I said, if I can uh, get the truck ready to pull out, I'll see about taking it over down to the tire shop and get that one tire replaced. Layla.
Thanks, Layla. And she's just laying here. Put her paw on the phone.
She's just trying to say hello to everybody.
Anyways, I got some good news about Layla.
Okay, what's that?
Yeah, I took her to the vet yesterday because they want to get x-rays. Blood work came back good. And the x-ray showed there was no cancer or anything. So next week, Wednesday, I got to take her in bright and early to get that lump removed that she's got on her chest.
All right. Robert, hey, how you doing?
Hi, Robert.
I found that on a website that's for an auction, and that's actually how I met Money Maniacs. And I was actually doing a live stream when I found it, and I had Cajun Coin Hunter up on panel with me, and I was telling him about it. He goes, hold on. He calls Money all the way out in Arizona, and next thing I know, Money's coming in. He goes, you found a what? With what? Well, a Sarno? He was surprised I found it. And that's been about 3 years ago. But I'll put like this. I've got, with my bid, buyer's premium, shipping, having it sent off to get graded, that fee and everything. I think I've got about $450 tied up in it. And I know that Money, I were talking not that long ago, he was saying, yeah, right now, because a while back he was saying 13 to 1500 at auction. Now he's looking, he was saying, try between 23 and 2500 what that bill is worth. It may go even higher than that. Nope, I'm keeping it. What I am mad about is the fact is the same website, they had something on, they had 2 coins on there I was wanting to see about getting. And I forgot about them to go take a look. And of course, auction.
Yeah.
One was a 1882 Carson City Morgan.
Hmm.
And this was not part of the GSA hoard. This was one that was put out there in circulation and everything. And last bid I saw on it was like about $60. Yeah, I know. And that's why as soon as I saw it, Robert, it's like, and Money was talking about it, I have not yet told anybody. I mean, Crystal's the only one knows as far as what website it is. I have not shared that information out there. and I'm not planning on it. But they do have stuff like that every now and then. I haven't looked right now lately as far as what they got. Let's see, they got some Morgans. It's like 15 of them. Four of them are 89 O's, and the others are 83 O's. Don't look like they're in bad shape. One's got some pretty decent toning on it. But right now, current bid's $325 for 15 of them. $91.0, $83.0, and $84. Then $84.0. Current bid's like $350. Yeah, I know. Hey, I can look all I want. Bunch of New Orleans. Well, I look. And Drool. Whole bunch of Morgans on here. But yeah, they like $350. Some peace dollars. Definitely way out of my price range right now.
Ouch.
There's some. San Francisco's. Yeah, still $275 on them. Yeah. That's for 11 of them. Bunch of Morgans. Huh. 1880 Carson City. Ooh. I'm definitely going to keep an eye on that one. 81 Carson. Damn, people are really fighting over that one. Bids are $325, 7 bids. There's some currents, regular, got some $1 blue seals. More Morgans. Oh, got a whole bunch of Morgans on here. Hey, I only see 2 on there, and there's plenty of time still try and bid on them. No, there's that. Well, Arnie, all I can say is I hope things go good with Layla.
Yeah.
So what are you
Yeah.
going to be doing this weekend?
Yeah, not really sure yet. Yeah, so far everything came back good for her.
Good. All right, hurry up and get zapped. Just don't hang around up in there.
Another one bites the dust.
Getting there. He's wanting to get hung out, too. I know I got my little piece here I used to poke them on the rest of the way out. Just a piece of plastic trimmer string. Some of them that get caught in there, I gotta get them moved out of the way. All right, got them. Now, Randy, see, I use plastic, so it's non-conductive, and I make sure that this end here goes in, but I'm holding on to this end. That way, I got plenty of distance.
Yeah. One time we had like a tennis racket like thing. You push the button and zaps them.
Yeah, I've seen those and everything. Those are nice, but you got to swing at them. It's like, yeah, I've got to do this.
Get your fingers stuck in it going, ouch, that hurts. You hit the button.
Randy, with this one here, I've actually got it hooked up to where it's in an outlet that my lights are plugged into. So when I flip the switch, turn my lights on, it comes on also. So when I'm not in here and I got the lights out, it's turned off. But it does have a capacitor in there that can still have power. Yep, there was another one. Now, one thing I have been looking at is stuff on, yes, I'm looking at stuff on Amazon. I'm actually in their woodworking, it's the woodworking clearance area. And I've actually found some things on here. It's like, yeah, that would be good to have. And not that expensive either.
Oh, did your bird get out?
I have no idea. I haven't seen it. I hope it did. Oh, see, now this would be something good. Let me show you what I'm looking at. Well, countersink bit drill set. Those are always good to have. Oh, it's even got a plug cutter. Nice. And what is it? $30? That's not bad.
Not too bad.
I reset the timer on the oven then. That's hour 1. So we gotta go to 2 hours.
Ooh.
But what I've got in my cart right now is like if you want to measure something from the edge and mark, put it there. That way it's in the cart. Instead of having the tape measure and everything, you've got. I'm gonna bring them up. Hey, can you see that? All right. But this right here is you set the measurement with those knobs and everything, and
Yeah.
that right there is going to be from the edge, and then that little groove and everything is where you put your pencil and mark if you want to draw a straight line. And I've seen a lot of different woodworkers using it. I'm going, that is, very good instead of, have to measure over with your tape measure, and hopefully you've got it correct.
Ouch.
There's some 3-2-1 blocks. But, I can deal without that. Right, that I've already got. But don't need something like that. So I'm just going to page 3. Now there's something that would be nice, even. 17-piece self-centering drill bit set. Show you what I'm looking at.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's really. But no, it's this right here. And one thing that people have been talking about is, say you've got to drill a hole, for a hinge, and you got, it's difficult to make sure you got that hole lined up just right. Well, with this right here,
On YouTube.
you got someone call. I know, I heard your phone ringing.
Yeah, scammer.
Yeah. But what that does right there is that silver tip and everything, it actually goes in the hinge section itself. That way it's perfectly centered. That way your hole is right where, it's going to be right where the screw needs to go. Because I've done that. It's like trying, I'll put the hinge where it needs to go, mark the hole location, and it's like, yeah, it's a pain in the what to try and get that hole perfectly centered. The hole you got to drill perfectly centered. I'll tell you one thing, it's definitely nice to find all this stuff. Some of the woodworking stuff I'm trying to get done, some of this would definitely be very helpful. Make it really easy to do. Now, there's something I've seen Daniel using every now and then. Oh, that's not good, Randy. I'm gonna get off of there. Yeah, we actually had our rain stop today. Damn it. I shouldn't have had them 2 cups, or at least that cup and a half of coffee. I'll be right back. Keep it going, Arnie.
Yeah. Hi, Sarah. And I guess all next week here we're going to be getting rain and some thunderstorms. Yeah, Monday rain, Tuesday rain, Wednesday thunderstorms, Friday rain, and next week Sunday thunderstorms. And Sarah, I don't know if you heard about Layla, but Layla's been all cleared. Yeah, Layla's thyroid level is back to normal. And the x-rays that she had to go for yesterday, those came back good.
Yeah,
Yes.
I heard of crazy Canadians in here lurking. Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna say there is also another website I go and look at. I mean, look at that one today. They have it's a car auction. That's the only thing they have. I mean, they'll have cars, boats, RVs, motorcycles, stuff like that. Okay. I right, so they don't have anything going tomorrow. All right. Usually they have some good deals on there. You just gotta look at them. All right, the boss is fine. She should be happy now. Should be and is. That's two different things. She don't sound happy.
I was just checking that spot.
I was gonna say one thing I was debating on is, hey, is that what you're gonna do tomorrow, Sarah? Have fun. But no, one thing I was debating on is on that wood chipper. In case that now the engine shouldn't be bad. Of course, now I'll admit, yeah, I keep it outside because I don't have a place, inside to be able to store it. I'm working on that. I'm hoping that engine is not bad. Because if it has gone bad, I haven't even had a chance to check if I'm getting spark or not. If stuff like that's gone bad, I'll have to see about getting another engine, which they're not that expensive over at Harbor Freight. Oh, she's really wanting to say hi to everybody.
Yeah, she's got her paw on the screen.
First she did it, then Luke decided to do the same thing. Oh, and I've jumped up. Go here. I check on my phone.
Yeah, bad, Layla?
But hey, I'm 10 away from hitting 1,000. But 990. That's not bad.
On, lay down. Yeah, lay down.
Oh, she is not happy.
Yeah, that wants me to keep her calm somewhat so she doesn't irritate that spot.
Right. Well, what do you say you have to do?
Go in for surgery.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying, what he say help, for you to do to keep her calm?
Like after surgery, make sure she doesn't jump high, whatever.
Okay, I know, but I'm talking about as far as messing with the spot. You talking about as far as doing that before the surgery or after?
After.
Okay. So in other words, you don't need to try and get in any more trouble.
No.
No.
No need her to make like a big jump and then pulls a stitch or something.
Yep. Yeah, and I'm hoping that next week I hear back from the hand doctor to see about getting everything scheduled.
Yeah.
I'm hoping. I looked at it last night. Bring up my calendar again. All right. So June 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, if I did it right, I'd have 14 paychecks coming to me, and that would be plenty of time. Like I said, if I took it and had it scheduled for the week prior to No Name Nationals, they'd give me enough time to get a lot of the bills paid off. Like I said, a firm, there's some of them on a firm I don't owe that much money on. Check. As far as, like I said, with the ones I've got. Okay. But yeah, like this one here, shows I owe $13.57. I know what that one's on. That was for when I had to order all that, the gauze and all that medical stuff for my hand back in April. So that one's almost. You know what? Why not? I've got the money right now. Might as well go and pay it off, because that's. Oh yeah, that's one less one I have to deal with. Okay. Like that one there is by the 21st. That's still quite a bit. That's still too much. Same way on that one. Oof. Yeah.
What you want?
Oh, I got one on. Okay, there's one right there. That was not due till next month. It was like $55. And then I've got this one. Looks like it's almost ready to be paid off. That's not even $48. So I got like 3 or 4 that are real small. I can get paid off real fast.
Yeah.
And that's ones that I don't have to worry about. Like one, I just got one of them paid off. Like I said, it's like $14. Like, okay, why not? But like I said, start getting some of the other ones. I said, since I'm back to work, start having the paychecks come in. On my credit cards and everything I've got, plan is whatever the minimum amount is, go $5 or $10 more. It's not much more, but hey, that's more than what they're wanting. And like I said, with the Affirm, what I was doing, I was going on each one paying like $10 a week. 10, $15 a week on them. You go, that's not much. Well, figure that's basically $40 to $60 a month they're getting paid. That adds up fast.
Yeah.
Especially if they're only wanting $25 and I'm paying them 60. That's over double the amount. That gets them paid off faster. At 14 paychecks, yeah, I can have majority of all those paid off real fast, along, like I said, with my regular credit cards. So where is everybody? Just now, I've only got one person watching. It's probably Randy.
I don't know. Plus someone.
Well, I know I'm watching.
So
All
it
right.
should show 2 or 3.
Well, it's showing 4 people are watching. But like I said, this weekend I'm going to try and get quite a bit done. One thing I'm working on is trying to figure out also where I be putting that little shed and everything. That's going to house the batteries and everything for the solar power for the other garage. So I'm going to move all that out, and that's going to take quite a bit of work. Because one thing I got to get a second solar array set up, which means I'm going to need at least 6 more panels, maybe more. I don't know. But the nice thing about with that all-in-one charger is, the fact is, I don't have to worry about having an inverter because it's already got all that. And of course, right now they've only got one of those right now. That's a 3600 watt. All the others I'm looking at is are smaller as far as how much wattage, or they don't go to 110. Like here's one on here. It's a 4200 watt, but it does 220 already. But no. There's one there I looked at. I don't remember why I decided not to go with it. That's why. Little box at the bottom goes, frequently returned item. Say, yeah, no. But that other one I looked at, it's already, it didn't have that problem. Nope, it does not have that. But if I want, once I get this, because right now if I get it now and put it in line, then I'd have 300 amp hours of battery power to go with it. I get 4,200 watts solar input, and that's a lot. Right now, the only thing I'm running is a 600 watt system. And I just get the email from a firm saying, yeah, they're processing my payment, which is good. Now, the only problem with that inverter right now, if I got it, I'd have to get in order to be able to run my lights, I'd have to get a step down converter also. And I'd have to get one of those no matter what.
Yeah.
But I'd be able to take out the Booz RV inverter or the solar charge controller, and then I'd also be able to take out the that 2,000 watt power inverter. But I have to redo all the wiring and everything also, which is no big deal because, like I say, well, I plan on having me a little 4x4 little shed out there where solar arrays go into that, and power from there goes into the garage. Oh, it doesn't seem to be all that many people wanting to type in the chat and everything, so we got something to talk about. Remember, guys, it's not what I just want to sit here and ramble about and everything. It's like whatever you guys want to talk about. I'm just on here talking about different things to keep it going, hopefully. All right.
Okay, Randy.
Let me look at something.
Wait, what are you doing?
Yeah, Randy, I know. We have not done anything on the cooking channel, I think, since last year. We were doing it, and um, yeah, we need to. We just haven't. Just haven't got. The main reason we stopped is that video camera we had that was using. It totally just crapped out and just never got back to doing it again. That's something we need to do. Start. So I got this camera here with a better microphone and everything on it. Yeah. There's dancing. How you doing? We're
Hey,
doing.
Dan.
Okay. Well, that'll work. Ooh. Well, dancing. I don't know if you noticed, but I'm up to 990 right now. So, hey, y'all don't forget to give me a thumbs up, share this out, because as soon as I hit that 1,000 sub mark, um, I'll be putting a video and everything out, letting you know how to enter for the prizes and everything. Probably let that go for about a week, and then during one of my live streams, get the wheel and everything going with everybody's name on it. We'll start doing the drawing. Now, I will play like this. Uh, One of the rules is you have to be present in order to win. Because if you're not present, then someone else is going to get the prize. Just try and make it fair. Hey, Robert. So how you doing today? That'll work, Randy.
Hi, Robert.
Yeah. Oh boy, Vihor has even got a all-in-one. That one still wouldn't work. It automatically goes to 240. I need something to do a 120. Stop looking there. Yeah, like I said, for me, when I'm going to sleep at night, I have the TV on with the music playing, and there's times when they'll say, okay, if you're not watching, it'll go to a timeout. It does that. I'll wake up, even though I've got fan here next to me, got the air conditioner here, got a fan across the room, two fans and the AC unit running, and I'll wake up because it's too quiet. Yeah, I do. I'll roll over and I'll hit the refresh button on it and go back to sleep. But last night, man, I was restless. I could not get comfortable whatsoever. Um, could not get to sleep at all. It took me a while. Already got a notification on something. I said, where are everybody hiding at tonight? I know Randy's here. Got Robert dancing. Crystal. Sarah was in and she popped out. And Arnie, yeah, I started watching you last night. Then all of a sudden I got the notification that Popeye went live. I was like, okay, I gotta go check him out.
Yeah.
And by the time he shut it all down, you were done. No, I'm not streaming for Crystal. I have some extra, StreamYard time, and figure why not? Either, like they say, either use it or lose it. And the weird thing about it is, being the 13th, today is when it resets. So tomorrow it goes from whatever I've got all the way back down to zero. Now, if I wanted to do a 10-hour live stream, not a problem. I'd go over my limit of 20 hours a month, but they ain't going to cut me off. But as tired as I am, no. And hopefully we don't have the same thing happen like last night where all of a sudden get the circle of death going. And I have no idea what caused that.
Oh, come on, laptop.
Ding, 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 ding.
Yeah, it's my laptop. It's catching up.
Robert, I'll do a 24-hour live stream if you'll pop in. You have to take over when I go take a nap. And you also have to supply the food and drinks. How's that?
I'll do a 24-hour when Robert's on panel with me.
That's what I'm saying. I'll do one if he's up on panel. But like I say, he also has to help supply the food and drinks. All right, so fine. So when Robert comes up on panel, we'll do a 24-hour. How's that? That'll do it at the end of, towards the, like around the 12th or 13th. As long as it's on a weekend.
Layla, were you in the shower again? Got a wet cat.
No. If you're that way, Robert, then nope. And yeah, Randy, and I don't think there's enough coffee out there for me to be able to consume and everything to go 24 hours. But the only way I'd be able to do something like that is start on a Saturday morning and go till Sunday morning. I mean, I've done over 24 hours without any sleep. I was tired and body was going, screw you, don't ever do that crap again. But I was a lot younger at that time too. Hey, don't everybody type all at once, okay? I can't read that fast. That shows I got 8 people watching, but nobody really wanting to type anything in the chat, so we've got something to talk about. Remember, like I said, during these, live streams, it's all open topic, whatever you guys want to talk about. Yeah. Still waiting to hear back from the hand doctor. Dancing? Hey, we already know you're naughty. But like I said, I'm still waiting to hear back from the doctor as far as getting a time frame as far as getting scheduled for surgery. Um, what I'm looking at, hopefully be able to do something is right around the second week of September, which should be the week right before name nationals, so I can get the surgery done, be somewhat recovered, be able to make the trip to Missouri, do that, come back, and stitches and stuff like that come out. Still recover because, like I said, I've got about 3.5 weeks of FMLA time. So that way, I'm still able to go to No Name Nationals. I don't have to worry about PTO. That way I don't have to worry about using all that up. And also, I can actually use up PTO for that. Actually, I would use it before the FMLA was to kick in. But hopefully, the hand doctor, gets all the information she needs from the insurance company and gets it scheduled.
Layla's doing okay, Robert. Wednesday, I got taken to the vet super early for surgery. Then hopefully be done with that.
See, it didn't go unnoticed. I already saw it. I saw it. Dancing, get out of here with your money python.
Went for x-rays yesterday and those came back clear. So everything's all good.
Oh, and dancing. I got a video I'm gonna try and get done this weekend. Installing this electric start kit on the Predator wood chipper. It's got a Predator 212 on there. That way I don't have to worry about screwing up my shoulder trying to full start it. I could have gotten out there today, done some stuff on it, but give it some time to get that ground dried up. And on top of that, I still got to get stuff out of the car. I got wood that I brought home from work. I got to get out and get that put up. Hopefully it won't be that much longer, and I'll be able to start using that on the object I want to get made. I want to build me a cabinet. That's actually going to be going out to the other garage. I'll get a lot of it put together, and some of it assembled, but then some of it won't be, and it's actually you have to take it out to the other garage and get it assembled out there. And when I'm doing that, I'll have the camera with me recording. Probably Susan's not in. Her and let's see, we're missing Uncle Mark. Um, Roadrunner hadn't been showing up. Need that me guy show up.
Yeah, he shows up on mine when I'm live.
Yeah, I saw he was on there last night.
Yeah, he comes in kind of late.
I know the other guy was it Oak and Pine. He said he was going to see about maybe coming in today. Or Pine and Oak. I know Daniel, I think he's supposed to go live tonight. Don't know what time. I know that Mr. Wilburn, he's going to be going live, so I'll shut this down before he does. That way I can get over there, because that's for the No Name Nationals.
I know where Susan is.
Or is she hiding that?
In one that no one associates with anymore.
Ah. Well, that. All right, I'll be right back. That coffee is saying hello to me, along with all that Gatorade I drank earlier. So, be right back again.
Yeah. Yeah, Danson, I hate my autocorrect. I'll say one thing and they'll put in something completely, totally different. Hi, Arrowhead. I don't know why my knee's been bugging me on and off. I think it's because of this weather. It's supposed to rain practically all next week. Ugh. Not looking forward to that. No.
Hey, Arrowhead, how you doing? Had to make a quick trip inside the privy. I don't know how much longer. I know I'm going to be shutting this down before John goes live tonight. Yeah, like I said, I've got other things I got to try and get done tonight. One, like I said, is get the car cleaned out, at least the back of it.
Layla,
What's she doing now?
just sitting there.
I know here lately, I don't know what's gotten into baby girl, but usually when I come in the back door and everything, I hit the back hall door going from the hallway to the kitchen. Usually she'd see me, she'd hightail it on out. Now she'll sit up there on the heater right there by the door, kind of look up at me and go, "Hello," and she's safe, and she'll let me pet her and everything.
Yeah,
It don't sound like a bad deal for a 42-inch. I mean, it also depends upon, you know, is it one they're clearing out? Oh, Harbor Breeze. I mean, that's their store brand. So less than $50 for a 42-inch. Now, does it have a light kit that goes with it, or is it just a fan? And on top of that, I mean, is it a reversible or what? Because that's some of the things you got to look at. You're like, is it a reversible? Is it multi-speed, or does it have a light kit with it?
this one here, we had to buy all the light kits separate
Oh,
because that's the way they were at Menards.
yeah. See, that's right. If it's got a light kit and reversible, then sounds like a good deal on it, Randy. And multi-speed, that definitely sounds like a good deal. You ain't gone and bought it yet? Get off here, go to Lowe's and buy it. Because you gotta make sure you get it done before your mom leaves in the morning.
The only good decent ceiling fan that don't wobble is the one in the kitchen. This one, even though it's on low, it wobbles really bad.
That means you got a blade that's out of balance.
Yeah. And the one in my room wobbles, but that one I did by accident. I was getting dressed and I forgot I had the fan on, and I stuck my arm right in it and clunk.
Oh, I know they got the kits and everything that you can use to get them, back in balance. All it is a little piece of plastic that you actually put on one of the blades. And what you have to do is here's the only thing. If it's a 5-bladed fan, you got to figure out where it's wanting to be at on one way, because that means the opposite side is needing the weight. So you put it on the blade that's very beginning right by the light fixture and everything. and you got to slowly move it up, and that takes,
Yeah.
that does the counterbalance.
Yeah, one in my room, if I turn it on and watch it closely, I can see like which one is a little off bent, whatever, and I tried to straighten it and helped a little bit, not too much.
Right.
All because I stuck my arm in it when I was getting dressed. Forgot I had it running. I'm sure my brother probably did the same thing with this one, to the reason why it wobbles really bad.
Yeah.
One in my mom's room is okay if it's like on low. Ow, Leila, that hurt. You and your claws?
So
Ah,
you start mentioning it, it's like, well, I mean, you got that little kit right there, $6, and I guess it gives you the instructions on how to figure out, um, where to, put them. So you got 3 gram weights that, of course, you got the plastic piece you put on, and that will tell you, I guess, once you figure out, with the plastic piece, which one is out of balance and everything, then you know where to put it. Oh, yeah, well, if she knew it was already broken, everything, yeah, shouldn't have been using it. But yeah, I mean, like I said, if you got a ceiling fan that's out of balance, you got these. And for $6, yeah, I'd get something like that.
this one I can see what blade it is because it's kind of level almost instead of tilted.
No, I shouldn't, but yeah. All right. Pulling the trigger on it.
Hmm.
Wow. Is that correct? Yeah, it's warm here. 93 degrees. Yeah, those are ceiling fan arms. Yeah.
Yeah, they come in different colors.
Yeah. That's all off Amazon. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe I might do that instead of trying to sitting there trying to figure out how to get back in balance.
Yeah, but you may have a blade itself that's causing it. So getting the arms themselves, that might not fix the problem.
Yeah.
I mean, one thing you might want to do is check to make sure all the screws and everything are still good and tight. You might have, if you got a screw, that's loose on there when you hit it with your arm, that, or got that one out of alignment, yeah, that'd throw it out of balance.
Yeah.
So, I mean, yeah, I mean, turn it off and I check, make sure all of them are, screws are good and tight, make sure they're still lined up properly. I'd go from there.
Yeah.
But yep, you can do that, those ceiling fans, like I said, they're easy to figure out. All right, well, like this, dinner's almost ready. Got about 25 minutes before John goes live. So I'm going to go and shut it down now. And I mean, I really am not getting all that many people coming in and putting anything in the chat. So, Arnie, you got any final words?
Yeah, I hope everyone has a good night and stay safe. And on my channel, I'm kind of think of doing like maybe a Saturday night bingo similar to what Elaine does.
All right.
Yeah, I want to run it past Elaine and see if she could give me the names of everyone or whatever, and I do a Saturday night thing or whatever.
That'll work.
Yeah.
Nope, I have to let everybody know. But anyways, like I said, I'm going to get in there and check on dinner. Try and get that ready. Be able to get something to eat before John goes live here at 7. Since Crystal's not going to go live tonight, she's feeling under the weather. And like I said, I got to get stuff out of the car and get all that put up. And yeah, you can blow them up all you want. Dancing, I know you probably have plenty of experience doing that. But anyways, I appreciate the ones that come in here tonight on chat and everything. Like I said, normally, no, I'm not live on a Friday. But like I said, I had extra time for StreamYard, and why not use it? Reset
Yeah.
tonight, so why not? So, all right, everybody, y'all stay safe. God bless, and we'll see y'all next week.
Good night, everyone.